I may have gone a little overboard with the glitter. Oh well. Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So, it is now the last week of February, meaning the last week of Black History Month, and I decided since this month is also showcasing Black cosplayers, I'm going to show you my cosplays through the years. I've been cosplaying since, well, I went to my first big con in 2011, but I didn't actually cosplay an actual character until 2012, so around 8 or 9 years, I guess, somewhere up in that area. Yeah, basically. So, like I said, I'm going to be showing you guys my cosplays through the years, and I'm going to actually explain how I, well, sort of make them, or put them together. I'm what you call a found objects cosplayer. I don't sew, I just go to Goodwill or other thrift shops, find something that looks like what I'm looking for, buy it, rip it apart, stitch it back together, or stitch something attached to it, and yeah, I hand stitch certain things together. Yeah, I've, dye things. Well, I've discovered color dye maybe later than when I was supposed to. I'll explain when we get to that cosplay. But yeah, so here we go. Okay, so the first thing I ever actually made for a cosplay was a giant hammer. It wasn't really exactly a cosplay. It was my first time going to a big convention. I was going to OhioCon in 2011. My first ever convention was Anime Marathon, which was a smaller convention at my college that I went to in Bowling Green State University. Bowling Green State University, yeah. And but the first big 3-day convention I ever went to was OhioCon, and that was in 2011. And I decided to just maybe make a weapon with it. Be in mind, I've never made anything before this. Like, I've always wanted to go to Big Con, and I kind of just wanted to carry something comical with me. So I think this was around the time the Scott Pilgrim movie came out, and Ramona Flowers, and I saw her giant hammer, and I was thinking, hey, I kind of might want to make that giant hammer. So what I have here is my giant hammer that I constructed. It's literally made of nothing but a big old cardboard box, a wooden stick that I painted black, and that's all duct tape. I was trying to get it to look like Ramona Flowers' hammer. I guess it could have been done better if I had shaved the sides, but I didn't know how to do that. I just wanted to, So anyway, so yeah, the next picture here, it's so hard to explain this. So that's the giant hammer that I made, and that's all from my closet. Like, that's actually, I still have that shirt, or that dress shirt. It's from House of Darion, Beyonce's line. I got it like on clearance or somewhere, and oh, I miss that hat. I love that hat. But yeah, it was basically I kept calling myself through the whole entire day, girl with a giant hammer. I guess that was my little attempt at cosplaying or an original character or something. I wasn't calling myself a Ramona Flowers because, well, I wasn't trying to cosplay her. I just wanted to cosplay, or I just wanted to carry around that hammer. Oh, that hammer. I actually still have that hammer. See, with me going through evolutions, so did that hammer. I made cosplay evolutions, and so did that hammer, and you will see eventually. So, we all gotta start somewhere. This is my first start at actually cosplaying a licensed character. And this was OhioCon the next year, 2012. And I was cosplaying Marluxia from Kingdom Hearts. I know the wig isn't all that accurate, but it was a birthday present, okay? So, this whole entire cosplay was handmade by one of my former roommates. Yeah, my former roommate Abby had made all of our cosplays. Actually, we were gonna do a Organization 13 cosplay skit, and it was based on the end of the world because it was 2012, and 2012 was basically designed to be the end of the world or something. And here is actually a little clip of that skit, and I think I had the best line ever. Abby, you wrote this, or did Joey write this? I think Joey wrote it. Whoever wrote it. Anyway, they wrote this, and just check out the skit. I'm not done plotting with Lark seeing it. I must say, I'll be worried if I were you. Holy! I can't even in character. I can't die. I'm too sexy to die. And I'm too sexy for this skit. I'll leave the link in the description for the whole entire thing down below, but it was hilarious. Yes, I was too sexy for that skit. So right here is my very first time at Youmacon. It was again in 2012. That's actually the first time I went to 2 cons in a row, like 2 big cons in that same year. And I was basically a somewhat steampunk character. Like I've had that corset since 2009, and I got it from Hot Topic. Those pants and those boots from my closet, and that blouse is from my roommate at the time, Jaleesa. Yeah, I borrowed that shirt from her. And I've had those goggles. I got them from a previous convention. I want to say OhioCon from the previous year, maybe. Yeah, I was trying to go for like a steampunk character, no personal thing. Like, I come up with a lot of OCs. Like, I was more comfortable with becoming original characters or OCs. I wonder if I still have that mask. When I was starting off in cosplay, I did a lot of original characters aside from Marluxia, but this is my proudest one because I constructed this whole entire thing by myself. And here's the giant hammer again, only this time it's kind of covered in graffiti duct tape, but it's gonna get another makeover coming up soon. But yep, this is me as my original character, Slam Tam. And I constructed that tutu. I was originally going to ask someone to make it for me, but I didn't have a lot of monies at the time, so I kind of followed some YouTube tutorials and I just constructed it, and there you go. It's my very first tutu I ever made, and I've had that. Everything else is like in my closet. That jacket, that long sleeve black jacket that I'm wearing, was kind of falling apart, so I decided to just put patches on it. Like I said, hand stitch. I hand stitched some patches on it, put some safety pins on that blue and black vest thing that I had for another outfit, because I said this matches Slam Tam's color scheme so perfectly. And of course I did my own makeup. Slam Tam was constructed in 2013. This was, I think, in the springtime I actually brought her to life, and then I wore her to Youmacon 2013, and there's that wig. I love that wig. I love and hate that wig because it's so pretty, but it's so long and it can get so messy. And as you can see, there's that giant hammer, and that's the same hammer I made from 2 years previous, and it got another makeover. This time it's brick layered, and the graffiti, that's all duct tape, by the way. It's all covered in duct tape. So yes, it was silver, then I covered it with graffiti, and then I covered that with black, and then cut the purple lines out, duct tape, and yeah. I was very crafty. I'm still a very crafty chick. But yeah, and that makeup, that's basically Slam Tam's go-to makeup. I doubt I have those shoes anymore, but of course the leggings tend to wear out if you wear them a lot, so anytime I want to dress as Slam Tam, I would just get new leggings. My next cosplay, I took high advantage of this, and I decided, hey, I love this character so much, I'm gonna become this character, but it's a guy, and I don't feel like duct taping my boobs because my chest is huge, so I'm like gender bend version. So here is my Lady Joker right here, and yes, I made that tutu. That's my third. That's my third tutu I ever made. Another one was from a Bumblebee-like character, but you'll see eventually. Yeah, so that took me a good day. So again, I'm the found objects queen. When I went to Goodwill. This is when I was in college, and I found that jacket and that vest. Perfect combination color, what I was looking for. However, the vest itself was way too snug on me because, again, boobs. So what I did was, because I didn't want to let that one go, it was perfect color, I decided to cut the back and just safety pin it to the orange shirt that I'm wearing. And I was going to wear a jacket anyway so no one could see it. So, hello, it fits perfectly. By the way, that orange shirt is from Meyer, and those boots, oh, I love those boots so much. I wish I had them still, but they broke because I wore them too much. That's what happens when you wear a lot of shoes. And the makeup look I was going for with this one, because at the time, Dark Knight with Heath Ledger was still very popular, but I wanted to do something different. So I decided to do Cesar Romero version of the Joker from the 1960s Batman series. So I did, you know, classical Joker look. Usually what I did was recycled cosplay, so I probably either wore Slam Tam or the Joker, and Sundays I used for like comfy cosplays or just being comfy in general. And I had bought this Gloomy Bear this Gloomy Bear onesie, and I decided to rock it for Sunday. That was YomaCon 2014. I'm trying to swim to free healthcare because that's Canada right across the water. A lot of people don't realize how close Canada is to downtown Detroit. It's literally right across the water. Yes, swim to free healthcare, you lovely thing. Again, original character, this is Honeybee. And I made a tutu for her, but I decided to not wear it because I kind of, like I said, I wanted to be comfy during doing all of my cosplays. So this is, okay, so I've gotten those goggles from Blonde Swan. I still have those goggles. They're awesome. I made my earrings, and I sort of made my necklace. I got the pocket watch from Hot Topic, and I just added a chain to it. Now, the sleeves, that shirt is obviously yellow and black, but it was originally white and black. Did I dye it? Did I put it in a pot and stir it? Nope. I literally got paint, not even fabric paint. It was acrylic paint. Rookie mistake number one. That's acrylic paint. And I sat at my dining room table and painted that thing for about 2 days, 3 days in a row. And it was so tedious, and I almost wanted to give up. I did not discover dye yet, or fabric dye or anything. I was using acrylic paint on fabric. That's a big fat no-no. I'm pretty sure I still have that shirt, but if I'm gonna bring Honeybee out again, I'm going to dye the shirt and put it in a pot so the colors will absorb. But yeah, so did my own makeup. I was really heavy on doing like multiple colored lips with my original characters. And I hand painted that Nerf blaster to make it look more steampunk. Yes, I just glued corkscrews on it. Yes, I know that doesn't make it steampunk, but guess what? I didn't care, and I still don't. This was my second time at ColossalCon, because again, I recycled some old cosplays. So I brought to on Sunday. This is me and my cousin Rachel. I was number 5 and she was number 3. And again, found objects person. Those pants I'm wearing, I've had them in my closet for years. I think I still have those pants. Those white shoes I got from Payless. Please bring Payless back. I mean, that was my shoe mecca. I wear a size 12. That was the easiest place for me to get shoes in my size that I thought looked cute. And again, went to Goodwill. And I found this in the men's section, and I went to Meijer and grabbed some ribbon, and I just, again, hand stitched those white lines on to the shirt. And the beauty supply store, I was gonna go and find hair so I can just, you know, put a ponytail on. And then I found that hat, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of not exactly what I'm looking for, but I mean, it's the same color of the hat, and I'm definitely gonna, you know, rock it. I did find a better version of the hat later on at another beauty supply store, and it was actually shaped perfectly. Now, a little side note. So here I am dressed as the Joker, and here I am next to Cree Summer. However, this was ColossalCon 2014, and I didn't come up with the concept of dress as number 5 until ColossalCon 2015. I don't know what I was not thinking, but that would have been perfect if I could take a picture with Cree Summer dressed as number 5, because hello. But yeah, I had met Cree Summer ColossalCon 2014, but I didn't come up with number 5 until ColossalCon 2015. I'm just thinking, like, why didn't I think of that before? I guess it was because I was still, my Joker cosplay, I was still so new to it, and I wanted to use it as much as I could, and my other cosplays that I had, again, I like recycling cosplays. So yeah, number 5 was actually my very first POC character that was licensed. That's like, you know, I didn't make her up. She was already on Kids Next Door. And that was, of course, the most comfortable I ever felt cosplaying, because back in the day when I was starting off cosplay, I thought I could not cosplay certain people because I was too dark, or I'm basically black, and that's only Asian and white people could do those cosplays. So if I had a time machine, I would go back in time and flunk myself in the head and say, girl, you better dress whoever you want to dress as. But I love number 5 anyway, so I'm going to dress like her anyway. Here is Anna Marathon, again, my small convention at my school, 2016. And I am dressed as Android 18. So that's when I started saying, you know what? I love this character so much. Yes, I'm black and she's not. And guess what? I'm dressed like her anyway. So, again, found objects. That's all Goodwill. Okay? So I found a black shirt and I found a black and white shirt. I cut the sleeves off the striped shirt and stitched them to the black shirt. And I got that jacket and cut the sleeves off, and I found a long jean skirt and I cut that, and I got those leggings from Rainbow, the store called Rainbow. Really good store. They have really good leggings for like really low prices. And those boots again. A lot of my shoes, when I do cosplays, a lot of my shoes are from my closet. So I had those brown boots, and yeah, I rocked it. And that wig is from the Beauty Supply store. I had the hardest time finding that damn wig because I was trying to find, you know, a short length blonde wig, and it seemed like no Beauty Supply store had it. Finally, after my 7th time looking, I finally found one. But yeah, and I've actually also discovered lately, I saw this girl at this past YomaCon 2019. She was dressed as Android 18, but she had like natural textured hair. I'm like, hey, I wish I had thought of that. So yeah, I was just trying to find a straight lace blonde wig, and well, anyway, here's Android 18, and I wish I think I should have a picture of the back. Now, I'll just explain. I did have the Red Ribbon Army insignia on the back, and I hand cut that out. Like, I made the whole entire insignia by myself. Like, I didn't print it from anywhere. I literally just cut it out, cut out a red sheet, traced some R's, and then just put them on there. Everybody loves this cosplay. Like, seriously, all my friends love this one to pieces. This is my Fairy God Deadpool. Fairy God Deadpool. I had a blast dressed as Fairy God Deadpool. This was YomaCon 2016. And yeah, again, so when you go to conventions, you see a lot of people dressed as Deadpool, but you see different variations. Like some people dressed as a maid Deadpool, or someone was dressed as Deadpool Party with like floaties and water toys. That was at ColossalCon. And I decided, hey, I kind of want to do my own version of Deadpool since I think he's awesome. That merc with a mouth. So originally my concept, because I had this, I bought this little Deadpool corset from a vendor. I forgot which con. It might have been ColossalCon. And I wanted to make a tutu with it. And like, hey, I could do maybe Deadpool on point. But one, I cannot find ballet shoes in black in my size. And two, I don't think I probably want to be, if somebody want to take my picture, I don't know how long I'll be able to stay on point. So I scrapped the on point idea and like, okay, what else character can I do for Deadpool with a tutu? Oh, fairy. Yes, Fairy God Deadpool. So made the tutu. Again, all these tutus, I made all the tutus by hand. Went to Rainbow, got those leggings. Went to the Halloween store, got that Deadpool shirt and the mask. I've had those gloves for years. And then I went to Spirit Halloween. I got that wand. It was originally painted silver and I painted it black. I got the wand, the wings, and the crown all from Spirit Halloween. And voila, got Fairy God Deadpool. That is literally, literally my favorite, if not everybody else's favorite cosplay I've ever done. So the following year, I decided, hey, why not do something else? I was kind of running around with like a chicken with my head cut off because I had a little financial situation with my job. So I just wanted to relax that next year at YomaCon. So I just decided to do Deadpool, this time Jock Deadpool. And that jacket I've gotten from Hot Topic, I had that thing for years. I still have it. So that's my Jock Deadpool. And I forgot to bring like some like footballs and basketballs. That's an emoji, by the way. But I wanted to I wanted to carry around a bag of sports balls and have somebody hold my balls. Just go around and ask people, hey, can you hold my balls? I'm so stupid. Anyway, that was yeah, YomaCon 2017. But also for YomaCon 2017, actually, yeah, for YomaCon 2017, I made a new cosplay, and here I am as Mocha Akiishi from Rosario Vampire. And this is mostly, some of it is found, some of it is ordered online. So the skirts and the blouse were from Goodwill. The blouse was, once again, too small. So guess what I did? Since I was going to wear a jacket anyway with this, I cut the back open actually not even all the way up. I just cut the back to like a little bit, and I stopped like almost to the top. And just put the jacket on, the green jacket I ordered from Amazon. That necklace I borrowed from a friend, but I later on purchased my own. Wig is from Amazon. Tights from, I think, Meijer. I think I bought it from Meijer. The shoes, well, you can't really see my shoes, but again, my shoes all from my closet. All my shoes are always from my closet. And the teeth I actually got at Spirit Halloween. I went the day after Halloween because Youmacon was still another day away. I went the day after Halloween and I got them half off. Whoop, whoop. Also, with the green jacket, the white lining on it is ribbon. It's ribbon, and again, I find things and I hand stitch. I hand stitched the ribbon all like on the collar and on the sleeves, and you can't see it, but there's like a cross shape on the wrist. Yeah, you can't see it, but there's a cross shape ribbon, white lining on it. So yeah. Whew. This was fun to make. I say sarcastically, but anyway, so I kind of went back to my own variation. Like, I like doing my own variations on characters. So I did my own Mad Hatter. And again, I make all my tutus. That tutu was a bitch to make. That was the first and only time I ever made a tutu with that many colors and that many layers. That was a bitch to make. It took me almost 3 or 4 days to make it, and it usually takes me like a day or two to make a tutu. But yeah, I made the tutu by hand. Can't really see my stockings, but the stockings are ordered from Amazon. The hat and the accessories. The hat is from Spirit Halloween. The accessories, pretty sure from Hobby Lobby, including the little green thing around it. I actually dyed it. That was actually black and white. I dyed it green. And Goodwill, found a tea set, painted it. Oh, here's the thing. I painted a whole entire tea set. I only wound up bringing just a teapot and one little teacup. That's it. I still have them. So I'll just use them for decorations when I move to my new place eventually. And the corset I got from Amazon. And the shirt was from my closet. The necklace I handmade and my earrings I handmade. Alright, Anime Marathon 2019. Anime Marathon 2020 is coming up, so this is just about a year ago. This was my punk black lady. Ooh, what manners you have, young lady. So, again, I was into doing variations of my own variations on certain characters. And I love Black Lady from Sailor Moon, which is the evil version of Rainy, or Chibi Moon. And so I decided to do a punk version of her. So the shoes, again, closet. The tights, or the fishnets. The fishnets with the hearts, beauty supply store actually. These shorts were from Forever 21, and they were blue, and they were very light blue, and I dyed them with purple to make it like a little ombre pink color. Little scarf thing around me. I got that from Goodwill. It looked cute, and I just wanted it, so I kind of makeshift put it with me. I don't think it really needs to go with it, but it just looked cute, and I wanted it. It was from Goodwill. The shirt, I actually had that shirt. Where did I get that shirt? I think I ordered it from Amazon, and I wore it a few times, but it was originally black and white, and I decided to dye it pink so it could match. That jacket was a bitch to make too. It was originally blue jean, and I dyed it black. Again, clothing dye is the best thing ever. Never use acrylic paint on anything that is fabric, ever. And I sewed some pink buttons on them that they actually work. Some pink buttons. And I put some like little, whatchamacallits on them. Little buttons. One button says, I do what I want. It's a cat knocking over a teacup. And on the back of the jacket is, I did an ironing patch. So I downloaded that picture and I transferred it. I printed it out. And it says, fight like a girl. And it's with the black girl's fist on it with the moon. And yeah, I enjoyed making that. It was a little crazy with the test run doing that, but yeah, it still came out nice. I was very satisfied with how it came out. Very satisfied. Okay, so for Halloween, this year, I decided, so I had red dreadlocks in my hair because for the next cosplay I'm about to show you in a minute, but I decided to do my own take on poison ivy. So I've had this poison ivy dress for about 3 years, got it from Hot Topic, and decided, hey, let me put some leaves in my hair and wear this dress for Halloween. And so, and I tell you this, my students kept asking me, are you a tree? What? Y'all parents y'all teach y'all anything about Batman and his villains? Jeez, come on, it's poison ivy. So yes, that's my take with poison ivy and with my red dreadlocks. So the main reason for my dreadlocks was for Youmacon 2019, and I was steampunk Ariel. In fact, actually, me and my friends were steampunk Disney princesses. Like Elise was steampunk Belle, Carrie was steampunk Merida, and I'm steampunk Ariel. So the boots, again, those are actually the same boots I wore for Android 18, by the way. The leggings, Amazon. Corset, Amazon. Actually, this is the first time I didn't go out to Goodwill to find anything. Everything here is like ordered. Either ordered or I already had it. So yeah, the shirt, actually, I went to the Michigan Renaissance Festival and I bought it from the boutique. I think it's called Wenches or something like that. It's something like that. It's something to do with like pirate winch or something like that. It was in a huge boat. It was awesome. Okay, flounder I got from Amazon. Those goggles are the same ones I wore for Honeybee. So I've had those for years. The necklace, I had a pack of shells, and I found a shell that looked like Ursula's necklace, so I decided to paint it gold and wear it for a necklace. Actually, my friend Elise suggested I do that. And the trident is from Spirit Halloween. It's painted, well, the staff, the stick part is painted brown, and then the seashells on there, I painted those and glued them on there, and it was lighter than I expected it would be. Like, oh, so much lighter. I thought it was going to be heavy, but no, it wasn't. I was able to carry those around perfectly. Oh yes, the good old action shot. I want to do a cool action shot, especially in front of water. Let me tell you, it was freezing. I'm like, for the gram. I'm doing it for the gram. Ew, but still, like, it was worth it though, especially since we got a lot of pictures, people wanting to take our pictures. And yeah, that was great. That is my cosplay through the year. So like I said, I'm the found objects queen, or in this case, or in my last case, I ordered a lot of it. But I find things and I stitch them and tweak them and make them work for myself. So yeah, and my upcoming cosplay, honestly, I don't have any upcoming cosplays. I guess it'll come to me like when I want. Like, I think the biggest one I want to do for Youmacon 2020, which is not until November, is like a witch Disney princess, a witchy Disney princess. I'm thinking maybe Snow White or Cinderella or maybe Mulan. I was even thinking Tiana. But yeah, like, cause lately, as much as I love cosplay, lately my focus has been switching to J fashion, like, you know, Decora fashion, fairy key, kawaii goth, and especially Lolita. Like, that's where my focus has been going lately. In fact, for Anime Marathon, I'm gonna be just dressed in Lolita for that. So we'll see what happens. Like, I might get that spark of inspiration again. I might not. Who knows? Like, we'll see. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna retire from cosplay completely, because again, I might get that spark of inspiration, and you never know. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed all my cosplays through the year. And also, this was very important to me because, again, we've been doing a lot of the black cosplayers on Instagram and Facebook have been posting, you know, 29 days or 28 days of cosplaying while black, and I didn't get a chance to do that last year, and I wanted to do it this year. So once I ran out of my pictures, I started posting other black cosplayers. So shout out to them, because they're awesome, and they do give me inspiration to like continue on. Like, hey, I kind of might want to do that cosplay eventually. So yeah, shout out to all my fellow black cosplayers or POC cosplayers. We rule. We can dress as whoever we want and don't have to take crap from no one. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification. And I will see you for my anniversary video. Bye!